Feed your mind when you wake up. For those of you who saw our video last week, we spoke about feed your mind before you go to sleep. So if you haven't checked that one out, check that one out after this one. Today we're going to speak about feed your mind when you wake up. You know, it's a very important thing, I believe, the first thing you do in the morning. So not only am I going to tell you what you should do when you wake up, I'm also going to tell you what you shouldn't do when you wake up. There is something called neurogenesis, and a study on neurogenesis said the following: your brain can make new neurons. Thousands of new cells are created in the brain every day. So what is neurogenesis? Neurogenesis says new neurons are created in your brain every single day. And you know, it's the good news. You can do with those new neurons what you want by thought and by decision. As adults, we still grow new nerve cells as we produce new neurons every day. That is what neurogenesis is. New neurons are born in the hippocampus, where learning and memory is. That is why we use our old memories to create new ones. The hippocampus helps to take short-term memory and put it into long-term memory. And this study showed that new neurons are born, or a lot of new neurons are born in the hippocampus. That is why we just take our old thoughts and our old habits and we do with the new neurons just what we used to do or just what we did in the past. And we must remember, we are creatures of habit. Your mind and your body loves habit. It doesn't love good habit, it doesn't love bad habit, it just loves habit. It doesn't even know the difference between good habit and bad habit. It just knows habit. So if you want to change your habit, you have to change your thinking. And it's very good news to know that neurogenesis says we get new neurons in our brain. Most people, when they wake up in the morning, they look for their pain, they look for their problems, they look for what's wrong. So they wake up with the ideas: where's my pain? What is wrong? Where's my problems? What are the bad things that's going to happen today? So immediately, it's almost as if the past is now coming into the present. And if the past is coming into the present, the past is going to become my future. That is why every single day will look the same. I'm going to sit with the same pains, the same problems, the same things, because although I get new neurons, although neurogenesis is a real thing, if I keep making the same decisions, if I keep thinking the same thing, if I keep focusing on the same thing every morning, my life will go into the same direction. But because of neurogenesis, because new neurons are formed in our brain, we can make different decisions. We can make different decisions either way, but these different decisions, now we know, will have a very big effect. So don't take something new and just put the old habits into what is new. And yes, this will take time, this will take practice, this is something you have to do over and over, but this is something that luckily can happen. So I'm going to give you two things that you shouldn't do first, and then I'm going to give you what you should do. Before I get there, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment, and please share this video with other people if you do believe this is going to help them. Also, I do sessions on emotional intelligence in the workplace, the influence of mindset in the workplace, and I also do individual sessions. I also do group sessions on various areas of the mind, the emotion, the thinking, and the imagination. If you are interested to know more, please contact me on my email address that will be on the screen, or please visit our website, and our website address will also be on the screen. So two things you shouldn't do when you wake up in the morning. Number one, don't start on social media. Most people, or many people, when they wake up in the morning, the first thing they do, they grab a phone, they grab an electronic device, they go look at social media. What is the last post? What is the last bad news that there is? And immediately you are conditioning your mind. When the first thing that you do in the morning is you start to condition your mind to look at a screen. And like I said, a lot of people are doing things like that also out of habit. The second thing you shouldn't do when you wake up in the morning, don't go look at your problems first. Where are my pains? Where are my problems? What can go wrong today? I'm definitely not saying we don't have problems, we shouldn't admit it, and we shouldn't focus on them. I'm just saying, first thing in the morning, start your morning different. That doesn't deny the fact that you have problems, but it will help you to approach your problems in a different way. I'm going to give you three things that I believe you should do in the morning when you wake up, and this is going to help you to shape your day, not just how the day will turn out, because we don't always have control over that, but it will shape who you're going to be that day, the influence you will have, and how you will handle things. So number one is actually three things, but they connect to each other. Write, journal, or read. Get a pen, get a notebook, get a journal, and when you wake up in the morning, get up, sit on your bed, start writing. Write what you expect. Write down what you want to be. Write some visions. write some goals, or you can read. Get a nice encouraging book next to your bed. I'm not saying get a story book or a fictional book. That's not what we want to do in the morning. But get a nice encouraging book with some points that will teach you some things, that will encourage you in some way, that will refresh your brain and your mind as you wake up, and that will give you some good ideas for the day. That's the first thing, or the first step that you can do. The second one that I want to give you, pray or meditate. This is a time where you can speak and you can think about the person that you want to become that day, things that you want to take care of that day, how you want to handle things that day. And when you pray, you basically ask. When you meditate, you think about it. You think deeply about it, and you are seeing this picture before it happens. That also connects to meditation. Get this picture in your mind in the morning. Who do I want to be today? What do I want to accomplish today? What do I want to do today? If something happens that's out of my control, how do I want to react? Those are some of the things that you have to imagine and to meditate on and to pray for in the morning when you wake up. The third thing, decide who you are going to be. And I know this sounds like it connects to the other two, and yes, it does. But why do I say decide who you are going to be? Don't let the past dictate who you are going to be today. Yesterday, I might have gotten angry. People might even see me as an angry, short-tempered person. But because of neurogenesis, because of new neurons that I have, I can make decisions and things can be shaped differently. So I'm going to decide I'm not going to be that angry person anymore. I'm going to decide I'm going to be a peaceful person. I'm going to decide I'm going to handle things differently. And because we are creatures of habit, this might not happen on the first day. This might not even happen in the first week. But as you do it every single morning, you will start to become a different person, and you will see that you will start to handle things differently. I want to end with this quote by Lewis Howes, who has the School of Greatness, and he said, "Each day you are presented with a choice. You can either keep your greatness hidden under a pile of tears, regrets, and excuses, or you can let it out. The easiest way to begin unlocking greatness is to make a conscious choice to live out the rest of today as the best version of you." I want to encourage you in the morning when you wake up, feed your mind right so that on that day you can be the best version of you, and the best version of you will grow day by day by day, and you will see greatness in your life. Thank you so much for watching this video from Mind Prosperity. We love you, and we will see you soon again. Goodbye.